Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are all having a good night. I'm waiting for just a second. Let people start hopping on here. We are celebrating 3,000 subs on my YouTube channel. So I want to do a couple things tonight. I have a couple big announcements. I want to open this rare bottle I got, which I'm going to be sharing with some friends tomorrow. But it's Smoke Wagon Barrel 10. I'll explain that in a little bit to you guys. But just kind of wanted to explain what's going on. Got some exciting news. Let me just hop on real quick. Make sure that I'm actually live. And I am. Cool. All right. Cool. I see people hopping on. What's up? What's up? Thank you guys so much for the support. I can't believe we hit 3,000 subs tonight on YouTube. It's super exciting. So again, I've got a couple announcements for you guys. I know I'm doing this on my Facebook page. Normally, this would be on my YouTube or in our private groups or on my Patreon page. But today was a pretty cool day. So wanted to go live with you guys, share a special bottle with you guys, super rare bottle. If you guys have followed me for any amount of time, you know I'm all about opening those rare bottles and sharing them with your friends and family. So we're going to do that tonight. We're going to open this bottle to celebrate 3,000 subs. This is one of 164. It's only 164 of these bottles. I was able to get one thanks to Ray at Harvest Market. So shout out to him. Thank you so much for this bottle. We're going to open it today. I would bet many people that got this bottle are not going to open it, probably trade it or sell it for crazy amounts of money. I'm going to open it and share it with my friends and our Patreon members and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Neat. So if you ever watch Neat, which I think is on Netflix, there's a famous Buffalo Trace tour guide named Freddie Johnson. And he comes from a long line of his father and grandfather all worked at Buffalo Trace. And he tells this story about his dad and his brother coming over, and his dad bringing a very rare bottle. I think it was Pappy 23. Some of you guys that know about bourbon are going to get this. Some of you aren't, but you'll get the gist of the story. So his dad brings over Pappy 23. Freddie opens it, pours a little bit for his dad and his brother. And they have a small pour, and Freddie puts the bottle back up on the bar. And his dad says, "What are you doing?" He says, "Well, I want to save it for, a special occasion." And his dad lets him know, "Hey, there's always going to be good bourbon. We always aren't going to be here together to share it." So Freddie takes the bottle down. They kill the bottle that night. And I think in the story, like 2 weeks later, or very soon after, he lost his father and brother. So ever since I heard that story on Neat, I've been very passionate about opening bottles that are hard to find and sharing them with friends and family because there's always going to be good bourbon. So, so Ray Harvest Market, thank you for doing this, for getting me this bottle. So this bottle comes from Smoke Wagon, which is a company out of Las Vegas, Nevada. They don't distill any of their own bourbon. They source all their bourbon from MGP, which stands for Midwest Grain Producers. They're out of Indiana. Really big company. They produce bourbon for a lot of companies you probably don't know. But so when Smoke Wagon bought some of their first barrels 9 years ago, MGP had just purchased that distillery from Seagram's. It used to be Seagram's. So he found some of those barrels, and these are, he found 10 barrels. So this is one of 9 barrels that he found and bottled individually. So I don't even know what these things are worth. I don't even want to look it up because I'm going to open it and share it with people. And it's probably going to hurt my soul to know what it's worth. So we're going to open that tonight, and then I'm going to Chicago with some friends tomorrow for Whiskey Advocate Whiskey Fest, and I'm going to share it with them. So I'm super excited to do that. But I wanted to hop on. So let me see. I think I can flip this around as I open it here. So, hey, Renee, do you think you can hold this? I know you're comfy. Also, I have a big announcement. I want to give a huge shout out to Narav and A1 Liquors in Effingham, and Rusty with BC Merchants. The big news is that in the next week or two, I did my first barrel pick for Whiskey Tornado. We did a Stellum Rye that is out of this world fantastic. Lots of melon notes, and that'll be released at A1 Liquors in the next week or two, probably in 2 weeks, I would guess. So plenty of time for the holidays. So if you guys are driving down to Effingham, you need to stop by A1. Narav has so many amazing picks. The crew that does all his picks are ridiculous. So I help with some of them, but not a lot. But his crew is amazing. They do lots of great picks. Everything that I've tried, I love that they do. And so I'm super excited for Narav and Rusty to ask me to do a pick for them. So that'll be coming out in the next 2 weeks. It's so fantastic. It is a really, really good rye. 117 proof, so it's up there. Lots of melon notes, really, really good. So Narav says, what's Pappy 23? We know, a lot of people don't. So bourbon's so niche. So, all right, I'm going to have my wife hold this. I'm going to open this up, and we're going to pour it because bourbon's meant to be enjoyed, not stuck on a shelf. So here we go. Let's see. All right.
Wait, I got to flip it.
You just put it here. Can you figure out how to do it?
I had to flip it. Yeah, it was on me.
Okay. Here we go, guys. A 1 of 64. It's open. All right. That's good, babe. All right, so let's see. Sorry, look, we have a whiskey advent calendar my wife's working hard on. So, sorry, we've already sold out on all the whiskey advent calendars if you guys want one, but it's smelling good already. We're going to let it open up a little bit there. So yeah, channel hit 3,000 subscribers. I remember starting it like a little over a year ago. People probably thinking I was nuts for doing so, but you know, I learned that with fitness. You got to just follow your passion, ignore what people think, do what you love, and whatever happens, happens. So this has been an amazing journey. I really enjoy sharing my passion with you guys. So if you haven't subbed to Whiskey Tornado, go do so. Oh, this is good. Smells really good. Cheers, everybody. Probably smells better than it is. It's actually really tame. The proof on it's 110. It's really delicate, actually. Kind of surprising. We've had Smoke Wagon. It's one of the things Aaron Chepnick, the master blender there, blends for is long finishes. I mean, that's what he loves. So you get a lot of cinnamon on the back end. Really long finishes. That was delicate, but again, he didn't blend this. This is a single barrel from one of the first barrels he bought from MGP after they acquired Seagram's. So it's really different. A lot of chocolate and a little bit of berries on there. Does have some of those MGP characteristics. Really easy to drink. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I knew this wasn't going to be as good as as people think, just because it's so rare, so limited, so sought after. But it's really cool to taste one of the first barrels from MGP since after they bought Seagram's, and it's going to be a blast to share with my friends and family. So if you didn't watch the story at the beginning that I told, go do so. If you are somebody who is a collector of bourbon, make sure you open those bottles. Share them with your friends and family. Bourbon's meant to be shared and drank, not put up on a shelf and closed and kept for years and years with nobody drinking it. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to hop on, tell you guys thank you, tell you guys that the news that we did our first Whiskey Tornado barrel pick. It's a Stellum Rye. It's coming out in A1 Liquors in a couple weeks. So huge shout out to Narav. Thanks so much, buddy. Really appreciate you supporting me and trusting me to do a barrel pick. It's really exciting. So we will be buying lots of them and sending lots of people your way. So cheers, everybody. Have a great night.